I was awarded with a fellowship that allowed me to go to US to study abroad during my PhD studies. And I spent half of my PhD study at MIT. And at that point, they told me, why don't you go to Singapore to explore what's happening over there? And I joined the Singapore MIT Alliance program, that is an alliance between MIT and Singapore. So after that, I joined A-STAR as a scientist and a young investigator. And since then, I'm running my lab inside the Institute of Molecular and Cell Biology, that is IMCB. Singapore is a vibrant environment to be. The Singapore government is spending $25 billion in the next 5 years in R&D and research. That is equivalent of 1% of GDP, that is public money. Oh, that was a nice story about some of the technology that we developed in the lab. That technology was a so-called patient in vitro avatar model. It's a way to mimic some of the disease in an in vitro setting, that means outside of our body. So now imagine that you have an organ, and in my lab we are focusing on cancer, so we are mimicking a cancer microenvironment, and we try to figure out how to treat that small microenvironment outside of the body. So we can apply drugs, we can apply different types of therapy or co-therapy, that means multiple therapy. Through this patient avatar, we can test a different type of technology. Let's say that you want to use, for example, cell therapy. Cell therapy is a technology that is really in vogue now to treat cancer patients. So you have a cell that is coming from a patient, can be a T cell, lymphocyte. We engineer those T cells, and we need to find a way before injecting to a patient to understand if those T cells are able to kill the tumor, for example. So we can use this device that we develop in the lab to QC those technology like the cell therapy. At the same time, we can test the combination of cell therapy with drugs, or combination of different drugs, and see which one is the most suitable to give to our patient. The scientific linkage with Italy is present and is constant through the research that we are performing here in Singapore. I'm having a lot of contact with my colleagues back in Italy, thinking about the future. If there's an interesting opportunity, I love Italy, I love my country, it would be nice to go back and spend some time there.